Hello once again, friends, or if you're new here, hi for the first time. My name is Holly Halftone, and as you can probably see by the title of my channel, I'm a writer who just happens to be writing in Montreal. Let's get it out of the way. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It's very, very much appreciated. Notice that most of the people who watch my videos aren't subscribed, and I know I haven't put a lot out yet, but I promise you it'll be worth it. I talk about writing, I talk about food, I show off Montreal quite a bit, and I'm only going to continue doing more of that. So if you like those things, you should definitely subscribe and join us here. So this week, I'm going to be showing you my second week of NaNoWriMo vlogging. If you don't know, NaNoWriMo is National Novel Writing Month. The goal for writers participating is to write 50,000 words and ideally finish their first draft of a novel in that 1 month. While I didn't do amazingly last week, it was a bit of a slow start, I felt so much better about how I did this week, and a big help with that was, of course, I had the week off, so it gave me time to really get into the groove, and we had some great weather here, so I got outside a fair bit, which is really great for just sort of resetting and clearing your mind, I find anyway. So before I get into a bit more about my writing, let's take a look at the last week of my life. Good afternoon. It's Tuesday. It doesn't feel like Tuesday since I'm on vacation. I'm getting rested up a bit, which is great. I've been checking in with a few people in the author community about NaNoWriMo the past couple of days, and that's been cool just seeing where everyone's at. And my writing session on Sunday was really awesome and productive. I did change my mind. I've decided to include my plotting since that is the way you're supposed to do Nano, so I'm gonna do that, which puts me at nearly 10k words. Well, not nearly, I'm like 8, so I'm a few K off, but my next milestone is 10k. Yesterday I hoped to see raccoons, but I did not, and that sucked. I'm a bit late. It feels like the end of summer right now, but it is in fact November, so they've gone into hiding again, which is sad. But it was still a really, really nice day in the graveyard, and I'm gonna get out to the park today too for a little bit, and then write some more. I'm sure this is the week that someone comments on me eating the same thing every single day. I go on like obsessions when I'm eating food, so I'll just want to eat like Italian for 2 weeks and then Korean for 2 weeks until I'm sick of it. So that's why we've got my tofu, noodles, soup, and everything like that every single day for the last week and a half. And sushi yesterday, which was from Sushi Momo, and Sushi Momo is the most incredible thing in the whole world. So if you live in Montreal, or if you're visiting Montreal whenever you can again, definitely try it out. It's just like, it'll change your world. It's the best sushi ever.
Well, it's Thursday, my week off is almost over, and I've actually been relatively successful with this thing. I'm sitting at just over 11,000 words now. Much excite. I'm gonna keep writing. I've been doing this really weird thing the past couple days where I am not sleeping properly because I'm thinking about how much I have to do and like new ideas and stuff I want to work on. So I'm like forcing myself to sleep, and then I get up at 5 and I write a bunch for like 2 or 3 hours and have a cup of coffee, and then I just pass out on my bed in like the deepest nap ever, and then I wake up feeling pretty good. So I don't think I can keep that up forever, but right now it's working, so I'm just going to keep going with it. And the main thing is just hoping that I can keep this up, not necessarily that, but a degree of consistency, keep that up through going back to work on Monday. I'm suspecting that Monday is going to be a big catch-up day because of all the emails I'm gonna have to deal with, and I have to send out about like 160 new emails, something like that. But hopefully I'll still be able to write either before work or after work, but I'm probably not gonna take any breaks, so I'm not gonna have like a 15 or a lunch hour or anything like that. But the main thing is I just can't drop this because I've still got about 40K to go. So let's get back to it. Rhubarb raspberry wine made in Quebec with pizza and salad, and finishing up rewatching the very first season of Lost Girl.
And there you have it, my week. Let's start now with some stats. While last week I was just over 2,000 words for the entire week, this week I am at 15,246, which I'm really, really proud of. Something that I realized this week, however, is that I am not likely to finish my actual first draft within 50,000 words. It seemed like a lot at first, but it's 100 pages, and as I started writing, there were a lot of things in my outline that were predicted to be about 2 pages and are winding up being more like 5 pages. So at that rate, I am really going to go over, I'm sure of it. But that's okay, because I'm going to get my 50,000 words. Confidence is key. And after that, I am going to continue writing. So I'm going to try not to lose that momentum I've got going, and I'm going to just keep writing until I finish this draft. Because the best part about this week is the more I write this story, the more I love it and want to share it. I feel like there are other people out there who are going to enjoy it a lot too. Now, let's get to the part where I read you a little bit from my story. Last week I read 1 or 2 sentences, I think, and it was just my favorite little part that I had written. Now I'm going to read you a bit longer of a segment. The way I choose these is just either like my favorite bit of writing or something that I think will pique your interest in the story. So let's go. The large bedroom she spent most all her time in at home housed a sumptuous queen bed, 1 proper nightstand, the other made of a pile of small vintage suitcases, a massive armoire that had once belonged to Ava but was now painted black as per Aries' wishes, and an ornate desk covered in junk save for the space occupied by her laptop. On the walls existed a multitude of retro band posters and occult wall hangings. And, of course, the massive window that served as ashtray and escape route on the regular. Drug paraphernalia, incense, candles, and contraceptives were stashed in the secret bottom of the steamer trunk at the end of the bed, covered by a trove of knit sweaters and old stuffed animals. Sitting on the wide windowsill, Eris stared out at the darkening sky, watching her smoke float out into the tree branches that stood tangled, a canopy caging the stars. The doorbell sounded, and her reverie was broken. Staring at the joint, she willed it to wink out as the scent left her clothing as well. With one last look in the mirror, she left her sanctuary, ready to descend the stairs and meet her fate. That's all for now. I hope that my excerpts are getting you interested in this story. If not, I'm just going to keep reading them to you until you are interested. Again, if you would be so kind as to like the video, comment, subscribe, interact with me a little bit. I don't have a ridiculous amount of followers right now, so I am trying to respond to every single comment, and I'd really like to build a bit of a community here of writers, readers, and so far it's been really great. Everyone's been wonderful and supportive, and I just am looking forward to more of that. If you've got a channel and you're talking about books, or you've got a blog or social media or something like that, you can feel free to drop it down below and I'll check it out. Maybe other people will too. Let's promote each other. And of course, if you want to follow me between uploads, you can find all the info to do that in the description below. I've got my social media and whatever else you could possibly want. That's all for now. I will be seeing you next Sunday. I hope that you have a week that is as wonderful as you are, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!